A new study suggests that the average man exaggerates the length of their penis by more than 20%. But aren't you supposed to add 20% for tip?
Hello, people. Love and peace be with you. Hawkeye and his old lady are on the road. Investigating the bounds of reality, they have been to places like Shelter Cove, Timbuktu, Fountain of Youth, Jackson Wellsprings, Lake Bronson Family Nudist Park, Area 51, Western Nudist Library, Callahan House, South Beach, Death Valley, China Ranch.
Yeah, we deliver.
Kenixu Ranch, Mermaid Museum, Leavenworth Reindeer Farm, Manzanar, Salton Sea, Forks, Washington, Cool Springs, Arizona, Slab City, Sheri's Ranch, Peggie Sue's Diner, and some other far-out places of interest to find out what is really going on. Hawkeye makes social statements on topics such as social nudism, minimum wage, biometrics, the history of social nudism, eve of destruction, should you spit or swallow, closet nudism, immigration, selective service system, nudism and religion, tiny homes, big wave surfing, and a few other topics of interest. That is what Hawkeye's Tales and Trails unscripted documentaries is all about. Please click on the black cat on the bottom right-hand corner at any time to subscribe and be notified of new episodes. No credit card is needed.
Welcome to Hawkeye's Hangout.
Okay, so Hawkeye and Jeanne travel and make these YouTube videos. In the process, they stay in hotels, eat in restaurants, and depend on the service of many others. Most of the time service providers require a fee and expect a gratuity. A gratuity is a sum of money customarily given by a customer to certain service sector workers, such as hospitality for the service they have performed in addition to the basic price of the service. TIPS is an acronym for to ensure prompt service or to ensure proper service. Tipping is a socially accepted practice that has been ingrained in the cultural fabric of many countries, particularly in the United States. One primary reason for tipping is to acknowledge good service. When individuals receive exceptional service from waitstaff, bartenders, hairdressers, or service professionals, giving a tip is a way to express appreciation. This act helps foster a positive relationship between the customer and the service provider, encouraging high standards of service in the future. This model provides a financial incentive for workers to deliver high-quality service, as their compensation is directly linked to customer satisfaction. There is a noticeable trend of tipping prompts appearing at various new points of service, such as self-checkout kiosks or food trucks, that were previously not associated with tipping. Just the other day, Hawkeye went to a world-famous coffee store and left a tip in a jar while placing an order for a small cup of black coffee. Hawkeye waited for 10 minutes for the coffee. What was the tip for? In another situation, Hawkeye and Jeanne went to a local fish restaurant. On arrival, they ordered on a video screen. Along with the food and drinks, they paid with a credit card, entered a phone number, and gave them that tip thinking that some young and cute person was going to serve their order. When the food was ready, they received a text message that their order was ready for pickup at the counter. The order was on a tray. Napkins and disposable cutlery were provided. They never had contact with any human being. Who got the tip? Businesses that never seemed to ask for a tip before, like grocery stores, self-checkout machines, and fast food restaurants, are now asking for one these days. When buying a pre-made sandwich off the shelf at a gas station, the person behind the counter has a tip jar. If a business you don't expect to ask for a tip is suddenly asking you for a tip, what should you do? It is up to you to decide whether or not to tip and how much.
How you doing? I got a footnote regarding tipping. You know, when you do an all-inclusive package that includes meals, drinks, and tip, in one price, try and share a little bit more of love with the people. We did a Princess cruise there not too long ago in Alaska, and Ariel, he was kind of like our housekeeper, steward, and when we first checked in, he asked us, would you like some ice, in the ice bucket? And we said, yeah. And when he came back, gave him a $5 tip, even though it wasn't required. That ice bucket for 7 days stayed full of ice. Every time we went out the door, he was sprucing up the room, making up the bed, clean towels, filling the ice bucket. Went to Cancun, and of course tipping was also included in that package. And it's really nice, man. If you're on vacation and you don't have the burden of every time you do something reaching in your pocket and pulling out money. It's really nice to go like Cancun, and you go up to the bar, order a drink, or go into a restaurant, order the food, and not have to worry about paying. That's really adds quality of your vacation. So even though you're not required to tip, give it a try, man. The service will be a whole lot better. In Cancun, man, they every time we'd step outside, man, employees would come up, is there anything we can do for you? Can we get you anything? You need a taxi. And they're very tentative. And the word gets out, man. If you're a tipper, the whole staff will know. And they all take care of you and provide you with a higher level of service than you would normally get. Especially on a cruise ship. They were awesome. Have an incredible day.
Tipping is a multifaceted practice with roots in social norms, economic structures, and customer service provider relationships. While it can enhance service quality and provide financial incentives, it also presents challenges related to wage stability and fairness. What do you think about that? Please subscribe. Thanks for watching Hawkeye's Tales and Trails.